Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about Vechain and really what's going on with Vechain behind the scenes. So, I was actually going to make another video, kind of skip out on Vechain today. Nothing too big that came out, but I did want to give you guys a quick overview because of a couple different things that just recently I saw on Twitter, and I just saw these recent videos being posted. So I'm going to jump into Vechain just a little bit, kind of a different video today. Today I'm going to be kind of jumping into, like I said, these videos and tweets, but we do see Vechain. I'm going to kind of do the regular overview at the very least. We do see a 12-cent Vechain right now, about a 1.65% decrease in the last 24 hours. The last week, about a 6% decrease, so nothing spectacular going on with Vechain. Actually, kind of seeing consolidation. If we actually take a look at the last month, though, we are still seeing about a 45.56% increase. However, a lot of people, for those of you who don't know much about Vechain, it's a currency that a lot of people have been pushing recently, and I'm going to talk about that here in a second, and that's kind of what I want to deep dive into. But we do see the market cap at about $7.8 billion in the volume in the last 24 hours, being right at $684.5 million. So we are still seeing some good stats there. I do want to jump, like I said, into a couple different things. So, there's still a lot of good things going on that we'll come back to, but, Vechain Carbon Footprint Tool adds trust to pollution reporting. We had two different patents I want to talk about, and there's some things on the website I want to point out to you guys like I have before. But, there's one specific tweet that, came out to me this morning, 11:02 a.m., so not too long ago at all. Vechain holders, get ready. Vet is just getting started, BitBoy Crypto explains. So this is Altcoin Daily, probably one of the, I'd say, top 5 crypto YouTubers in the space at the very, very least. I like Altcoin Daily. I like BitBoy Crypto. I think they're both fine. I think they're great. But it's crazy to see them just kind of blatantly pumping Vet. So this is actually kind of interesting. So holders, get ready, obviously saying that it's going to rocket up and we're going to see just absolutely exponential growth. I did watch as much as I could before making this video. I would like to watch the rest of it. I think it's probably a great video. It came out not too long ago, so you guys should definitely take a look yourselves if you are invested in Vechain, because it is a great AMA, I'm sure, and there's probably more to it than I watched probably 7 to 8 minutes of it. But it's great to see, Vechain getting some of this really just boosted, really momentum because of BitBoy Crypto and then also Altcoin Daily, which has a combined about 2 million subscribers. And these, like I said, BitBoy Crypto, I think being maybe the first, maybe the second biggest crypto YouTuber. Then we have Altcoin Daily being in the top 5 as well. So just absolutely massive for these guys to continue to talk about Vechain. And we see that in the past. If you look up Vechain, you can see that they've been talking about Vechain for quite some time. So obviously they have it in their interest to continue to talk about Vechain. Obviously holding some themselves. They've talked about that prior as well. They've been talking about it for quite some time, and you can see Altcoin Daily specifically, 2 days ago talked about Cardano, Bitcoin, Vechain, adding Vechain in there, and then we see another video just 8 minutes ago, like we said, the newest one, talking about Vechain and kind of an AMA with the Vechain, people themselves. And I think there's a lot of good behind this. It's not a bad thing to see Vechain getting kind of pumped up, but the one thing you are going to have to be aware of is maybe a week increase or a month increase where you see a nice push up. However, we may see it crash back down just a little bit due to hype and selling the news, kind of like we might see with Cardano and smart contracts. Buying the hype, selling the news is definitely something we've seen in the past. I kind of want to just mention this to you guys because I do hope that it continues to push up. I mean, I hold Vechain, you guys hold Vechain, I'm sure, and there's a lot of reasons to hold Vechain. It's because of the utility and because of the use case. It's not because, a YouTuber told you so, and I think you guys know that. You guys do your own research too, and we've talked about that, but, it's just something I wanted to mention today. Is when people are saying, holders, get ready, it's just getting started. This is the kind of the talk usually that takes place where you find a very, very, I'm trying to think of the right wording here, but you'll find basically a pump that does crash back down in a week or two or even a month. So I am hoping that's not the case with Vechain. I think it does need some, more people coming back to it and at least understanding what the basics are, whether it's utility or, the use cases provided by Vechain. There's so many reasons to invest, and I'm hoping it's not just because people are seeing these, big YouTubers talking about them. And I know that kind of comes back to me as well because I talk about Vechain every day. The one thing I do, like to say I do, a little bit differently is I always just give them straight up the news. I always give you guys straight up the price predictions of my thoughts, my actual thoughts, and I cover all altcoins. It's not like I only cover Vechain, and I tell you guys outright that I pretty much hold every altcoin in the top 25, top 50. So Vechain's looking very, very good. I just wanted you guys to be aware of what's going on around in the space. And then I want to talk about the Vechain Carbon Footprint Tool. We talked about this August 26th, published. Just a big article talking about this on CoinMarketCap. So we are starting to see more really, more really exposure to VeChain yet again. We saw this in the really previous push to 28 cents. We saw people talking about VeChain every single day, like huge articles. And so if we can get back to that, with the two, like I said, two of the biggest YouTubers in the crypto space talking about VeChain, could definitely spark that, movement back in interest in VeChain back. And I think retail investors, jumping back on board, it may be a pretty good time to get in if you are looking for at least a small pump. I think, it's not a bad time either way, because you're seeing, like I said, dollar cost averaging. I've said this many times. Dollar cost averaging in during these dips, 1% decrease in the last 24 hours, about a 6 to 7% decrease in the last week. Looking fairly solid. So I know, with this really just recent patents as well, some big things coming for VeChain, in my opinion, in the future anyway. I do think, like I said, that AMA is going to be a great one to look at by BitBoy Crypto. I think Altcoin Daily actually posted it, which is kind of interesting. I need to probably look and do a little bit more research on that myself. Was that Altcoin Daily possibly with BitBoy Crypto? That could have been the case. But, we are seeing this patent, CN107679877B. You guys let me know in the comments, by the way, what you guys are thinking about this whole situation of these, like I said, top 5 crypto space, or really crypto YouTubers in the space talking about VeChain. That's obviously got to be very exciting for some of you guys holding this entire time and not seeing much movement. A lot of you guys kind of getting a little antsy on VeChain, and hopefully this will actually help that out. But these patents are actually very important. So the VeChain recently published a patent for anti-counterfeiting as well as the tracing system. So automobile original factory anti-counterfeiting and tracing system, actually based on blockchain technology. If we actually jump to the other one, this is kind of somewhat similar. We see VeChain also published a patent for cosmetics anti-counterfeiting system, cosmetic anti-counterfeiting tracing system based on blockchain technology. So 2 patents actually being introduced to the VeChain. I do want to jump into price predictions now. We've talked about these many times before, but this is going to be labeled a price prediction video. I just want to give you guys kind of that interesting, side cue, I guess, of, Altcoin Daily talking with BitBoy Crypto. So look here, it says Ben Armstrong, aka Big Boy Crypto, joins us to talk VeChain's use cases, China influencers, and price potential. So it is more than just Big Boy Crypto. Obviously, in this video, you can see he starts it off, and then you have everybody here talking about the future of VeChain. And it is, like I said, thoughts on VeChain. Are you bullish? And they kind of go into why they're bullish. The centralized in China, and it reveals the shocking theory. So China Bitcoin mining ban. There's a lot of little drama involved there, but, like I said, for the most part, I do like these guys as YouTubers. So I do want to jump to the price predictions. I've talked about the end of the year being a price prediction of about 30 to 50 cents in the past. So I'm going to keep kind of solid with that. I think 30 to 50 cents is definitely something that's within range, well within reach, and a very conservative price prediction. When I did do TA, and this was actually yesterday, I didn't do TA today, I'm not going to lie to you guys, but I did do TA yesterday, still looking like that $1 price target is within range, well within reach. So VeChain's looking very solid still. $1 as that price prediction for the end of the bull market part 2. I do want to say, guys, as well, I do have a Patreon. If you guys want to show support to the channel, it's in the description below. I give you guys that, really pre-sale opportunities, ICOs that I believe are going to be absolutely huge, whether it's NFTs or, whatever else. I try to help you guys out in basically making money, and that's something that I won't always be able to do. Obviously, if we could just make money, we'd make a ton of it, and we wouldn't help anyone, it seems like, because that's unfortunately the way the seems social media is going. Everyone's not looking to help each other out anymore without some kind of monetary profit. So I'm trying to help you guys out, obviously through YouTube and Twitter as well. So make sure to get those free ways of getting that help as well. Subscribing to the channel, turning notifications on, and liking the video. Then also, like I said, Crypto Profit YT on Twitter. Those are the free ways of getting that obviously beneficial help for that monetary value. So thank you guys again for tuning in. I'll see you guys all in the next one.